the case, we don't know what to play. So this time, we're going to play Sporcle. I'm just going to click on some random stuff. This one's for you, America. Me, when I'm Hollywood and I'm making any movie, well, United States popular. Well, that's not true. They do make some movies for other countries. Have you ever seen The Meg? I think that one was for China and Australia. United States population quest. Starting in Maine, can you click the bordering state with the highest population to move around the country? Diagonal borders are valid. Thank you. It feels good to be seen. I appreciate that. Now, I wish that it was not starting in Maine, because this is going to be hard. Because I don't even know, I guess you're Maine? Yeah, that makes sense. Maine. Then, so your ass is like Connecticut. They don't border, brother, so it's got to be you. It's New Hampshire. You're New Hampshire. And this has got a little hook on it. That's Massachusetts. You've got to have more people than this. And then it's got to be New York. Okay. And then you got New York, New Jersey. New Jersey, deceptively large population. I'm saying that for you, Jay. But Pennsylvania, I mean, this is a tough one. Philadelphia is like the 4th or 5th, maybe like the 7th biggest city in the U.S. Pittsburgh, a few 100,000, maybe more than that in the metro. Lots of people. I got New Jersey or Pennsylvania. Give me Pennsylvania, but no disrespect to New Jersey. Now, this is where it gets tricky. I think it's going to be Ohio. Let me just say that. Because you're like Virginia, West Virginia. You're Maryland. It's going to be Ohio. Okay. Now, Ohio, Michigan versus Indiana versus Kentucky versus West Virginia. I'm going to say that, me personally, I think Michigan clears Kentucky and Indiana, and that takes us straight to Wisconsin. Ooh! I forgot it still borders Indiana. Okay, take me back. This is a fun one, okay? Take me back. I was cooking, man. I was cooking. We go Maine, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, New York, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Michigan, Indiana. Doubtlessly, Illinois. Now, this is a tricky one. You got Wisconsin, and then you got Chef Meemaw. So you got Minnesota. This is Iowa, Missouri, and so it's going to be Wisconsin, Iowa, or Missouri. Oh, man. Missouri. Oh. So you've got Oklahoma. This is where things get a little scuffed, huh? Iowa, Arkansas, Oklahoma, and then some squares. This is Nebraska. I'm going to say that there's not a lot of people in Iowa, no disrespect, not a lot of people in Arkansas, and not a lot of people in Nebraska, so it's got to be this. Oh, we're going back to... Oh, they keep looping me, man! They keep looping me like Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Bruce Willis. I forgot. I was so focused on going west, I forgot we could head out back east. Maine, New Hampshire, Massachusetts. Also good to reinforce where the states are on the map. New York City and the rest of the state as well. Pennsylvania, Ohio, Michigan, Indiana, Illinois. I was proud of myself for going Missouri after that. Missouri comes back to Tennessee. Now, Tennessee, you got Virginia, North Carolina, Virginia, West Virginia, Kentucky, Arkansas, Alabama, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia. I think that it is going to be Georgia, North Carolina, or Virginia. Georgia. I'm trying to think in terms of electoral college votes. Like, I don't think it's going to be Alabama. Georgia, I don't know, I feel like Georgia might be, Florida's like 26 votes or something like that. I bet Georgia's like nine, 8 or 9. I feel like North Carolina is like, well, here's let's use our brain. If we went to North Carolina, well, then we'd have to go to South Carolina after. No, there is an escape. North Carolina, more than Georgia? Oh, son of a bitch. This is a good quiz, man. You know what it is? It's actually like 40 context-driven questions in a row. Very good quiz. Maine, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, New York, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Illinois, Indiana. Oh, sorry, Michigan, Indiana, Illinois, Missouri, Tennessee, Georgia, Florida. This forces us to go Alabama, then Mississippi. Louisiana or Arkansas, easiest choice of my life, Louisiana. Louisiana goes to Texas. Now, Texas goes Arkansas, Oklahoma, or this John right here. It's going to be this John. Wow! Really? Oklahoma has more people than New Mexico? Replay me. You did turn into R2D2. We have 2 big cities. I guess I forgot about Tulsa. I don't mean this in a disrespectful way. Everything here that's not Texas, I just think of as like land. And also essentially everything like between Washington and Minnesota all the way down to like basically like Las Vegas. Versus the Northeast, which is very densely packed. Don't be mad. Isn't that why you live there? Is because you can fart without your neighbor texting you and being like, yo, keep it down over there? I thought that was like part of the selling point. I'm just stating facts. I'm not trying to like insult anybody's way of living. Ohio, Michigan. Me when I'm a Japanese tourist visiting Farmington Hills. Indiana, Illinois, Missouri, Tennessee, Georgia, Florida, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas versus Kansas versus New Mexico versus Colorado. You're Colorado, you're Utah, you're Arizona, you're New Mexico. Colorado versus New Mexico versus Kansas. We go Colorado. Colorado touches, it could be this. Don't forget about that. New Mexico, Kansas, Nebraska, no shot. Utah, Arizona is very populated. And then it must be California. There's 5 remaining. California touches Nevada and Oregon. That's crazy, bro. That's a tough decision. I don't know. I mean, like, Oregon has a couple of cities, not that big, and the state itself is sparsely populated apart from that. Las Vegas is a bigger city than I always think it is, because I always think it's just the Strip, but I feel like nobody else lives anywhere in the state. I gotta go Oregon. And then it's Oregon, Nevada, Idaho, Washington. You got to go Washington. Washington is forced to go Idaho. Idaho. Which one of you fuckers is Montana? You're Wyoming, you're Montana. Wyoming is good. No, wait. This is where Warren Buffett lives. Where does Warren Buffett live? Omaha, Nebraska? No. He lives here. Okay, because Nebraska kind of looks like an N. Montana's going to have less people than this square. I forgot about Utah! I'm like, I ruled it out earlier. Okay, we can do this. This is so doable. Okay, but before we start, just because, like, this is Nebraska, right? Because it kind of looks like an N. Yes, okay. And this is Wyoming? Okay, all right. So we got it sort of figured out. It doesn't look like an N, though. No. The important part is that this is Nebraska. However, what do you remember it? You don't have like a mnemonic or anything? Embarrassing. Yes. New Hampshire. Massachusetts. This would go crazy. If they have a European version of this, I will get like 0. I'm always stunned when they ask like, what's the most populous country in Europe? And then it's like Russia. James Bond did not teach me that. New York, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Michigan. Me when I was saying good morning in Michigan. Indiana, Illinois, Missouri, Tennessee, Georgia, Florida, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Texas, I forgot, Oklahoma, Colorado, Arizona, California, Oregon, Washington, Idaho, Utah, Nevada. And that must be the... Okay, look. Do a Canada one. It really would just be a straight line. Because, like, especially based on population, none of the territories are beating the provinces. Oh my God, they do have a Europe one. Oh, dude, they have a Canada one first. Hang on, pull me back. Canada population quest. Dude, yes! Where are we starting? Nova Scotia? Oh, no, don't. Dude, I was like, I don't know where that is. Okay, Nova Scotia goes to New Brunswick, which then goes to Quebec, Ontario. I'm going to go ahead and say that it goes Manitoba, Alberta, Saskatchewan, Alberta, BC after that. Then Yukon versus Northwest Territories. We go Yukon. No, really? The Northwest Territories have more people than the Yukon? That's blowing my mind. Yeah, dude, no kidding. What are you talking about? Like, Whitehorse has like a tourism industry. I didn't know, like, I knew that there were people living in the Northwest Territories, but I would have thought like it was this, then divide by 4. Hello? She did not have a vitamin yet. All right, that being said, what do we got, 80%? I mean, I guess we have to get the perfect. Bro, it's 12:54. Why is it dark outside? Is anyone else here in like southern British Columbia? What's going on? My mom was right. We got to clean the damn catch basins, bro. Nova Scotia. I'm honestly just impressed with myself that I knew where Nova Scotia was on the map. I know that's embarrassing, but I see the American map a lot more than I see the Canadian map these days, okay? Now, Northwest versus Yukon versus Nunavut, it's Yukon, bro. It's Yukon. We take those. Okay, there's only 2,000 more people in the Northwest Territories versus Yukon. Look at this! I'm vindicated! For the first time in more than a century, the Yukon's population now outstrips that of the Northwest Territories. In figures released last week, Statistics Canada estimated the Yukon to have 44,975 people, 3 individuals more than the Northwest Territories, where the population was estimated to be 44,972. Apologize to me. I wasn't wrong. The stats were wrong. 3 guys just vindicated me. One family moved from Yellowknife to Whitehorse and saved me. That quote is from 1980. I don't think so. I don't even think Canada had 45,000 people in 1980. Okay, this is, if you wanted to get your licks in, if you wanted to make fun of me, here's your chance, okay? Starting in Turkey. By the way, is this still, I know it's spelled differently now. Still pronounced Turkey? Or is it, should we be working on our pronunciation a little bit? Sure? Not really? Close enough? Basically? All right, whatever. Turkey. All right. It's more like Turkey. I should just get someone to tell me rather than reading it from chat. I'm going to embarrass myself. That's right here. Okay, from there, oh no, Greece. It's got to be Greece, bro. Okay, Greece. And then you are, hang on, let me think. I got to think about this because like you're, there's like Armenia, Georgia over here. There's Russia. That's Bulgaria. Moldova. Bulgaria, Romania, Serbia, Romania. Which one of you is Hungary? Switzerland, Austria, Hungary. I don't know, man. Just give me a second here. So it's like you or Albania. I gotta go you. Okay, this is Bulgaria. Let's take me to Romania. Romania. So you've got Moldova, Ukraine, Bosnia and Herzegovina. This is Croatia. This is Hungary. I feel like it's Ukraine, which would then take us to Russia. Now with Russia, you've got, see, now this is pissing me off, okay? Because some quizzes count the exclave and some don't. If you don't count the exclave, Finland, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, Belarus, I don't know, Finland or Belarus maybe. If you do count it, it's got to be Poland for sure. Poland then goes to Germany, which is one of the most populous countries in the European continent. Germany probably has to go to France. Now, France has Spain and Italy. I feel like it has to be Italy, because if we go to Spain, maybe we could get out via Italy, but I don't know if there's going to be 12 spaces left, so we go Italy. Italy, you go Switzerland or Croatia or Austria or Slovenia. Well, it's not going to be Slovenia. I think it's between Austria and Croatia. Oh, wait, no, maybe Italy doesn't border Croatia, in which case we go Austria. Now we've got, this is not my strong suit. I believe that this is Czechia. And then one of you is Slovakia. And then the other one is a different country that's not coming to mind right now. I feel like it's probably Czechia. And then it must be Slovakia. And then it must be Hungary. I forgot about Korska. Next, okay. And then you would go probably Croatia. Oh, but Serbia too. That's a tough one. Croatia population versus Serbia population. I'm gonna go Serbia. Oh, and then I'm gonna pick the country that's largest. I'm gonna pick Croatia, which then takes us to Albania. I'm assuming. It's Bosnia and Herzegovina, which then takes us to Albania. Montenegro, which takes us to Albania, which then takes us to North Macedonia and Kosovo. He's fucking cracked. Did you see that? Did you see that? You know how many 50-50s I got right there? I honestly expected that could take us like an hour. And I didn't even get that many countries wrong. I gotta, listen, down in the Balkans, I get a little confused sometimes, okay? It has an exclamation mark in it. Is that canon? Chat, is this real? Better than the Canada quiz? No, I was so good at the Canada quiz that I got it right. The quiz got it wrong. Like I was better at that quiz than the person who made the quiz. Now do Africa. That's not really my strong suit. I think we did a good job. What's the most wrong answer on that one? Okay, let's see. A lot of overlapping option trivia popular today. Can you pick the correct answer to each question? It's too easy. It's too easy. Tomo, don't attack my USB cord, okay? Let's look at the top quizzes. No, we will not be doing any Pokemon quizzes to train for Puckdoku. It will not be happening. I mean, Pokedoku. I am content in my Pokemon ignorance. I'm not wasting what little neuroplasticity that remains in my head on learning, oh, Galarian Chimchar. Pokemon that wears knee-high socks, but also has a butt on its head. Oh, you didn't know Galarian Chimchar? It's not going to happen, okay? But I will do popular quizzes in the last 30 days. Oh, it's always the same, except recently they added Taylor Swift all songs. The Joe Quickfire General Knowledge Test. Can you ace day 62 of the Joe Quickfire General Knowledge Test? Holy! What color? Oh, I should move myself. Maybe you were telling me, but I was in anti-glance protocol. What color is an emerald? Green. Who was the president between 69 and 74? Lyndon B. Johnson. I mean, Richard Nixon. The word karaoke comes from what country? Japan. Lithium represents lithium. Who directed the Godfather trilogy? Francis Ford Coppola. The Parthenon is in Athens. How many Best Actress Oscars has Frances McDormand won? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's won 1, 0. She's won 10. She's won 9. Okay. Buddy Holly, El Scorcho, and Pink Triangle are all singles of Weezer. Arugula Crest and Iceberg are Lettuce. After Oasis, Liam Gallagher formed another band. What were they called? Wander Song. What is the title of Gorillaz' second studio album? Demon Days. In what country was FIFA World Cup 2006 held? Germany. O'Connell Street received its current title in 1924. What? England spotted? I don't know all these England answers. O'Connell Street received its current title in 1924. What was it called before this? Abbey Road? I thought for sure that was going to be it. Downing Street. The pop rock band Phoenix are from what country? Trick question. America. France. Ooh! What Italian city has a famous leaning tower? Pizza. I'm on the come up, man. I feel like pepperoni after they invented the pizza. I don't know the other ones. I feel like she's won 1 Best Actress Oscar, bro. 1, 2, 3. She's won 3. Good for her, man. Good for her. I give up. Beady Eye and Sackville Street. You're not going to catch me getting those. I'm just going to be honest with you. That's not going to happen. It's a good quiz, though, dude. Where's the other Joe quizzes? What's wrong with Sackville Street? I've never heard about it. Is it in New Brunswick? Next quiz, can you name the presidents of the U.S.? Bro, where's Joe? 1 day ago. This is hot off the presses, bro. The Joe Quickfire General Knowledge Test, day 65. Joe is from Ireland, and that's fine, but it means that there's a lot of Irish questions that I don't know the answer to, but maybe we could learn something. Which country did Ireland beat 3-0 in the 2002 FIFA World Cup? USA. UK. Probably not France, right? What do the letters DVD stand for? Digital Video Disc. Digital Video Drive. Disc Video Disc Drive. I always thought it was Digital Video Disc. I'm just saying. Who plays Alan Partridge? Steve Coogan. In what year did GTA 5 release? 2013. County Clare is home to which national park? Dublin National Park. A male elephant is called a bull. What year was Fairy Tale of New York released? Joe, I'm not from Ireland. You said general knowledge, Joe. You said general knowledge. Ljubljana is the capital of Slovenia. Marmalade is made with oranges. Marmalade is made from what type of fruit? Apricots? What was the nickname of Krog Patrick in Mayo? What the hell does that mean? Aioli? Nicolas Cage swaps faces with John Travolta. What? John Travolta? What liquor is made from blue agave? Tequila. Pop sensation Dua Lipa holds dual citizenship from the UK and also Kosovo. I mean Serbia? I mean Bosnia and Herzegovina? France? Croatia? Isn't she in like the UN as like a ambassador to Kosovo or something? Albania? Oh, bam, motherfucker. Which animal can be found on the Toblerone logo? The animal known as the Alps. A goat, a mountain goat, a man. Frasier is a spinoff from Cheers. All right, Joe, I see you. I see you. Citrus. You're cut. You're cut, motherfucker. You made me think that I'd never eaten marmalade in my entire life. I was out here typing orange and apricot like some kind of scumbag, thinking everyone's going to make fun of me. They're going to be dunking on me. They're going to think that I've never had marmalade in my entire... They're going to think I'm not Paddington pilled. Then you just have citrus up there? Digital versatile disc. You're cut, Joe. Apricots are not citrus, though? Okay, boomer. They're citrus coated. When I eat an apricot, I say it's giving citrus. Let me see here. I'll find some good. I was kind of digging the general knowledge questions. What if you go categories? Is there a general category? I'm not doing any gaming quizzes. I'll tell you that for free. I'm already embarrassed with how much of my life I've spent on this shit to begin with. I think I'm going to reinforce that knowledge. How about search general knowledge? Please do history. No, because when I do history, everyone in Europe makes fun of me, and everyone in North America says, how did you know so much about history? General knowledge. Jeopardy style. No, it's not typing. I'd like a typing quiz, please. 323,000 plays. Oh, can you climb to the top of the general knowledge tree within the time limit by answering 8 consecutive questions on any one of the 5 branches? The game designer in The Devil's Plan be like, you must climb to the top of the general knowledge tree within the time limit by answering 8 consecutive questions correctly on any one of the branches? Hey, Tomo. Enter answer. Well, how about you enter question? The song Over the Rainbow was written for what musical? Where do we want to go? Do we want to go sports? Computer? No thanks. Rihanna pilled? Movies? We got to go movies, bro. The Wizard of Oz. The soccer teams Arsenal FC and Chelsea FC are based in London. What chemical element is named for a western U.S. state? Californium. To what dynastic house did King Henry VIII of England belong? The Tudors. In addition to the Tetum language, what is the co-official language of Timor-Leste? French. The roots are on Jimmy Fallon. What city is known as the birthplace of Muhammad? Mecca. The Soviet Union formally dissolved 1991. Frankenfurter is from Rocky Horror Picture Show. What name is given to words that read the same in both directions? Palindrome. Who duetted with Dolly Parton on the 1983 hit Islands in the Stream? Kenny Rogers. What is the name of the protagonist in the novel Crime and Punishment? Igor. Fyodor. Oh, motherfucker. What sport features the shuttlecock? Badminton. In Utero is by Nirvana. House is played by Hugh Laurie. How many prime numbers are there between 0 and 30? 8, 7, 6, 9, 10. At 18 miles long, which U.S. state has the shortest coastline? My ass was going to say Alaska. That's probably the worst answer of all time. Delaware. Rhode Island. Virginia. Maine. The Atlantic Ocean, bro. Personal computer. The Maldives are located in the Indian Ocean. Greek philosopher was also the personal tutor of Alexander the Great. Who is Ptolemy? The fucking Socrates. Plato? Pluto? Greek philosopher? Aristotle? There we go. What erotic novel? 50 Shades of Grey. Olga Korbut is a 4-time gold medalist in gymnastics. What actress played the title role in Private Benjamin? Goldie Hawn. Who succeeded Woodrow Wilson as President of the United States? Coolidge. Oh, I'm drawing a blank. Hoover. Oh. Arthur. Harding. Oh. Sulawesi is formerly known as Java. Is normally, Sumatra. Oh. I don't know. Bengal. I don't know, man. They got me. That's a great quiz, though, dude. I would do that again for sure. Left was easy. What's the other language of Timor-Leste? Who painted the scream? Munch. Who is the mother of Persephone? Daphne. The first section of the small intestine is the ileum, or the duodenum, or the jejunum. I would have gotten it either way. Portuguese. Ah. I don't think I would have gotten left. What NFL team lost the first Super Bowl of the 70s? I could have brute forced it. I'll tell you, there's no shot I'm getting the shortest verse in the King James version of the Bible, though. What was this quiz called? This was called Tree of General Knowledge. King of General Knowledge. Tree of General Knowledge. That's a great quiz. I want to see the quizzes this person has made. Find the Minecraft plants. The damage that video gaming has done to our society. The best minds living on planet Earth are making name these Minecraft plants quizzes on Sporcle. And, well, hey, here's one we should do. Worst countries to live in. Me trying to think of the country I'm going to say after North Korea. Like North Korea, bam. Okay, what's next, guys? Help me out here. Help me out here. General knowledge grab bag 6. General knowledge Jeopardy style 2. I love general knowledge, man. You know why? Because general knowledge is always like, Name the second most famous member of NSYNC. And then specific trivia is always like, how many ball hairs were on Michael Fassbender's sack in the movie Shame? And you're like, 0, obviously, but I don't expect the average person to know that. No, we don't do these. We have to type. We don't click, okay? We type. Oh, here, dude, these are the best. You know what's crazy? People these days, they go to a website, they're like, does it have a dark mode? Back in 1991, every computer game and piece of software used in enterprise looked exactly like this.